How did are you still running Sassy Girls Accounting and Consulting?
Well, I had a little dispute with my attorney it was actually a dispute with my HOA over a leak in the wall. And my attorney, that I'd hired, told me to stop paying dues. And my HOA foreclosed on my house of 19 years with over $250,000 in equity and a perfectly current mortgage. And Wells Fargo allowed the new owners to use my mortgage as their own for 18 months, destroying my credit.
What?
And it's completely legal. Wells Fargo gave them the information and told them, this is how much you have to pay for it to not go into foreclosure. Because by the time that they'd gone through everything, they've destroyed my credit, 9 months of no payment. And they just told them how much to pay with all my information on it, and they kept it alive for 18 months.
Yeah, this is a really interesting story, and we've discussed it, but I want to start from the very beginning for the audience, of course. When and where did your disagreements with the Pear Tree HOA begin, and how did things start to escalate?
The disagreement began with a leak that had started coming through my ceiling, which was inside the walls.
That sucks.
It does.
Yeah.
And it was random leak. It wasn't like it's just leaked every single day. All of a sudden, one day it just opened up and it just leaked. And then I complained to the HOA and said, there's something inside the walls or something's leaking. I thought maybe an overflowing toilet from a connected,
Naturally.
So they never came. I thought they fixed it because, 4 months later, nothing happened, and all of a sudden it happened again. It's raining again. So again, went and said, okay, there's something going on. There's, So anyway, I did that a couple more times, and when they didn't come in, and you cannot open the walls in a condo if they're joining walls, because that is the law. And so that's why I hired my attorney, and that is why I stopped paying HOA dues. And my attorney was getting the foreclosure notices and never forwarded them to me.
Ladies and gentlemen, this episode is sponsored by AAA Productions, a Humboldt County video production company helping businesses create strategic, professional video content. If you've been wanting to start making video to grow your socials but don't know where to begin, AAA Production offers consultation and customized production packages to help you build a sustainable content strategy. Use the links below to get started today. Thank you, and back to the show.
How did you end up hiring this attorney, and when did you first notice signs that something wasn't right about his representation?
It's really hard because I had never had interaction with an attorney as being a client before, so I didn't know any expectations. And he was the type of person, well, I've been doing this for 50 years, and I'm a trial attorney, and I can do this so well. And I believe I call them wordsmiths. When people can talk about themselves and make them hype themselves up and you believe it, he was really good. He had me believing it for 8 years until he couldn't get, every time we would get within days of trial, he would back out. And
What?
yeah, he would become ill. And he did that all the way up until 1 month before the statute of limitation expired. And then he dropped the case, withdrew from the case due to, he says, conflict of interest. But the papers on the court say he's not diligent or competent, which begs to say, if he's still practicing law and not diligent and competent to do my case, how is he still practicing law? Got to ask that yourself. Then you ask and then you ask Cal Barr to explain that. And they said, well, he indicated that it was conflict of interest. They didn't even open the court record to show that was diligence and incompetence.
How is all that legal?
Good old boys protecting good old boys.
That's, dude.
I asked who Cal Barr reports to. Who can I complain to about Cal Barr and their investigation? Guess who that is? Cal Barr.
So, yeah, when did you first contact the state bar to report your attorney's incompetence?
2 years ago. And they immediately came back with, said the attorney indicated 29 times, they didn't verify one of the facts.
Totally.
So did you get any, Like, did you sue him or did he get disbarred? Did you get any money, like, in payback for losing your house? Like, how did all that?
Yes, I had to hire an attorney to sue the attorney. So, yes, I have PTSD from all that.
Yeah.
But the current attorney is now suing him, and our trial date is coming up in May.
Okay, so it's
To
still
be to continue.
wow. So it's still ongoing.
It's been
Did
over a decade.
wow? When did you fire that attorney and then sue him? Because you said this went on for 8 years.
Oh, yeah. That was I want to say it was February of 2023 was the last time he showed up. And then July, he withdrew from the case. In September and August is when the case statute of limitation expired. So you can't sue your attorney until the whole case has been completely destroyed.
So you lost your house.
Lost everything.
Oh my God.
Did you at least get equity back on the house?
No, I didn't even get the stuff in my house. The day after they foreclosed, the people came and took all of my stuff out from everything. I mean, refrigerators, beds. I mean, it was like I left my house there, and all of a sudden they took everything out. I was left with the car and my child.
Oh, wow. And so did this contribute to you relocating to Humboldt?
Yeah, so I decided, okay, well, since I took my daughter, we went to Grand Canyons, we went to look for aliens in New Mexico.
Cool.
Don't go there. And we settled in Montana for a year, and then I needed to get back to Napa to take care of this lawsuit thing again. And so coming back through here, I was driving over the 101 in a McKinleyville when you see over that spot where that ocean opens up, and my daughter and I just go, oh my God, this is beautiful. And here we are 7 years later.
Do you feel like there's some sort of silver lining with, you finding Humboldt and this whole situation? Do you feel like you were able to get something out of it, like finding this place?
Oh, I love it. I have never been happier. Humboldt is beautiful. It's gorgeous. I absolutely adore it. It took a really long time to meet people here because, it was known for the cannabis industry, and I call it the hill people where they kind of really tight. And so when I found and walked into SBDC, I think it was 2 years ago now.
Oh, yeah. Wow, my gosh, it's 2 years.
Yeah, can you believe that?
Yeah, I still remember that, yeah.
And I walked in, I had no idea what I was walking into, and I had just left my job with Baywood Golf and Country Club, and Luke, well, you were there and you were wonderful, and you were explaining everything like you do. And then Will came out. I had no idea. The next thing I knew, you guys hired me, and I didn't even walk in there for a job.
Yeah. We're really happy to have you. I actually used that resume to help prepare for this interview.
Oh,
so
nice,
that
nice.
was I was like, you know what? I wonder if I still have that. And so that
Look at you getting all my stuff. I love it.
yeah. So if you're wondering where all this information from, I was like, oh, this is perfect. Like, this is all I need.